long time no see. Please forgive me, but I promise I'm working on being more and more consistent. I'm listening to the call from Spirit to really, get out of my comfort zone, put myself out there. Um, Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Aries season. Didn't want to, leave this season without speaking to you guys. So let's go ahead and get this going. Without any further ado, I want to make sure that we are able to, excuse me, sorry guys. Here we go. Sorry. Okay. Alright, I didn't want to, give you guys a good seat. Make sure you guys got some good visuals. Alright, so shuffle. Let me know if you guys like the shuffle or not. Immediately we got the Hangman out. Gemini for Aries season. Spirit Gemini for, okay. Two major arcana. The Hangman and the Death card. Okay. Aries season. Oh my goodness. Alright. And the Lovers reverse. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. Lord. Alright. And you know what's so crazy? Immediately, I mean, it was hot in here before, but like it immediately felt even more hotter. And I'm not saying that just was like, oh, the devil was out or whatever. I don't know what's going on. But you got the Knight of Pentacles also at the bottom of the deck. And you got three major arcana out. So whatever you got going on, it's been going on for a long time, or you got something that should or is going on for a very long time. But there's light at the end of this tunnel. Whatever you need to surrender to, only you know what that is. The Devil card here, some type of vice that you might not want to let go this Aries season. And it might be affecting your love life. It might be affecting your relationship with your higher self. It might be affecting your relationship with your, whatever your spiritual practice might be, on that type of relationship. It might be affecting that with this Lovers reverse. But again, you might be, if you get it together, there is a huge blessing there for you. It's going to be a slow process though. The bottom of the deck being Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be a slow, methodical process. You waning yourself off of something, yeah, but Spirit is definitely giving me a bias of like surrender, because it's trying so hard to bless you, especially before going into Taurus season. Taurus is a season of money, love, money and love, so maybe that's what Spirit is trying to get to you, but you're gonna have to get over that hump of something that you're dealing with and not wanting to deal with. So Spirit, what do you have for the Spirit Animal Oracle? It's for the Hangman Spirit Animal Oracle Aries season. So the Swan, yeah, time for a deep dive, yeah. Surrendering yourself, time for a deep dive. Bring a gentle touch, yeah. So I'm immediately like, whatever this thing is that is clearly may or may not have a hold on you, you might want to let, be kind to yourself right now. Lion, be generous of spirit. I just said be kind to yourself right now. Be generous of spirit. Starfish, open to an infinite possibility. Yes, the Spirit is trying to bring this in. Chameleon, act as if. Yes, your Spirit is trying to bring this in, but only if you open to it coming in. Gemini, like you the one. Y'all are, I would say, the most. To me, everybody says it's the Sag, but I think Gemini is the most free spirited sign there is. So yeah, you're not also not, you may be good at giving other people the benefit of the doubt or seeing through other people, but you might not be good at like giving yourself the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, change is coming. Changes. Spirit, what do you have for clarify with this here, Spirit, bring a gentle touch, be kinder to yourself. Yeah, perception, yeah. So, for your perception of whatever you think, you might not think this is an issue. Whatever this thing is, you might not think it's an issue, but if you would look around, I think, and you see it's your relationships either with yourself or your higher self or your spiritual practice, it might not be working out for you. Yeah, the generous, be generous to spirit on top of the Lover's card reverse, the feminine energy. Yeah, just another clarification of just like the receiving, giving yourself. Okay, and then you two came out for this. Open to infinite possibilities, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, integration. Okay, yeah. So I love that. Okay, you got the two halves of the masculine and feminine both represented in the Devil card and the Lovers here, and the feminine card. On top of the lion, which is, masculine and everything. So it's this duality that just keeps popping up, and the infinite possibilities. And then on top of that, you have the integration card. So there's something you're integrating, if you allow it, something you can integrate that not all is lost from whatever this is that you're supposed to be getting over or working through, that you can bring into, but in a healthy way. Maybe a type of habit. Oh, look, bottom of the deck, self-love. Yeah, self-love. Act as if self-love. Knight of Pentacles reverse. So this is like a slow process, and then it's like the truth. So the truth of your vice and why you choose this vice, that you may not want to be honest with yourself about, that's bringing you issues, you can turn it around. And if you give yourself the right perspective with the right gentle touch and in a very honest, safe space, and bring those changes in the perception, you can refocus. It's kind of like how, I don't know why I'm thinking of the military. Like the military, I've never been in the military, but I've heard that the people are like that are high up, like FBI, CIA, and stuff like that. They look for specific traits in like backgrounds from people, like traumatic backgrounds, and before that person can, I guess, the same person that didn't go to the military probably ended up being whatever, and then ended up on drugs and in jail. The high up people grab those people from the military, and then they turn them into special agents, into special ops. But because of their trauma, they are prepped already to deal with certain things that the regular civilian cannot. Does that make sense? So it's like the same person, if they didn't go to the military and didn't get that training and discipline, they could have easily been a civilian and like possibly went to jail or drugs or something. Like it would have been a higher chance for them to go to jail in like drugs and stuff. But because they were in the military recognized those traits and they were able to use it, and then they end up becoming like special ops and doing all these great things, depending on who you ask about what's great, what's not, whatever. But they help their country basically, and they help keep their country safe and keep, do their bidding for their country instead of going to jail, right? And just being in someone's jail cell with all of this anger. It's like they can use those tools and those vices that would have made them go a different direction in life that would be considered bad, and they were able to integrate them give them a different perspective about their trauma, and they were able to use it, and it brought them glory and gold medals and purple hearts and all this other kind of stuff. And they're like, oh, and then there's movies based on their life and all this. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you could have went the other route, but you can use these vices or this trauma that's connected to these vices, change the perspective, change the and integrate it and use it for your benefit. And again, the bottom of the deck, self-love, and act as if, even if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, Gemini, let us know. You know what I'm saying? If you end up getting a movie made about you, come becoming somebody's special ops or something like that. I'm just joking, but like, you know, whatever this vice is, I'm trying to be lighthearted because that's kind of hard to deal with, like a vice, and trying to get over it. But perspective is everything, right? Easier said than done, but perspective is everything. And if I were you, I would definitely look into, maybe looking into why and how, because there's documentaries all over the place about how CIA and FBI agents choose their specific people, you know, and maybe it could encourage you of like, oh, well, there's some people that, you know, go the quote unquote bad route, but then, you know, hey, I can go this route and be a hero. Like, how can that help you, right? Like, there's some people that, you know, they started out one way, but then they end up being like a